Hi, I'm JR. Welcome back to Cedar Porch Homestead. Today we're talking about math. Before you click off that video because I said the word math, we are talking about EGGonomics. And yes, I said EGGonomics because I'm a dad and I have lame dad jokes. Today is very important because we're not going to discuss why egg prices are rising, just the fact that they are. We don't know if they're going to stay that way, but one thing we do know is raising a backyard flock has now become more financially, fiscally responsible than it ever has been before. Today, I want to walk you through the math on how much money you as a family can save by having your own backyard flock. Stick around. Like I said, we're not going to be talking about why egg prices are as high as they are right now, but for our math, we're going to assume that while egg prices are high, they're going to stay high, and we're not going to get much relief in that for the next year. So we are going to break down the cost that you could be spending or saving, depending on how you look at it, on owning your own backyard flock. So one of the biggest things we have to look at is the feed cost. So for a 50-pound bag of 16% layer pellet, which the 16% is the protein content in that layer pellet, we're looking at prices that range from $20 towards the lower end to $35 towards the upper end, which is your non-GMO, non-soy organic feeds. For that, you have to understand that a laying hen of mature age is going to be eating about a quarter pound a day. So on the cheaper end, that hen's going to be costing you about 10 cents a day to feed. And on the upper end, it's going to cost you about 18 cents a day to feed. Now, not all hens are created equal. For our purposes, we want hens that are going to be in production. We want 200 to 300 eggs per year per hen. Now, a lot of people like these prettier birds. They like the ones that are going to be dynamic looking in their flock, but they're not going to be the ones that are going to be pumping out those eggs and saving you money. So for our purposes, we're going to be sticking to the 200 and 300 eggs per year per hen. Now, we have some Colombian Wyandottes, and they're going to be closer to that 200 per year. And then we have some heavy hitters like some ISA Browns that are going to be pushing that 300 eggs a year. And those are the birds that we're really looking at. But for our purposes, we're going to be using those two extremes, 200 and 300 eggs per year per hen. That equals 16.67 dozen eggs per hen per year, all the way up to 25 dozen eggs per hen per year. Do me a favor, leave a comment below on what hens either you're raising now or the breed of hens that you plan on raising for your own backyard flock. Also, go ahead and take this time to subscribe, hit that notification bell for new videos, and let's continue. Before we take this any further, we need to talk about what we're paying at the grocery store per dozen eggs. So as of the end of January 2023, the price at our local HEB here in South Texas is $4.56 a dozen on the cheaper end. Now the higher end, the most expensive, which are the organic, non-GMO, non-soy eggs, are going to be a whopping $7.95 per dozen. So what we're going to do, as you can see in the PowerPoint, is we're going to take that 200 egg a year hen, and if we break it down for 16.67 dozen eggs, she's going to be giving us $76 versus $132 depending on what we're going to feed her. Now, we're going to do the same thing for that hen that's laying 300 eggs a year, and her price breakdown is $114 to $198.75 for 300 eggs per year. So if you were going to be feeding your hen, regardless of how many eggs she's laying a year, on the cheaper end food at $20 a bag, you're going to be spending $36.50 a year to feed that bird. Now, at $36.50 per year on that hen, how much is she going to be costing you or saving you if she was producing eggs that you were buying at the store? So at 200 eggs per year, she's going to be laying $76.02. Now, you're only feeding her $36.50, which is a savings of $39.52 for the hen. Now, if we up it to that 300 egg a year hen, she's going to be laying $114 worth of eggs, but still only cost you $36.50, which is going to be a savings of $77.50 for that hen per year. This is where prices really start to get interesting on the higher end, the higher quality and healthier eggs, because if you feed your hen a healthy feed, you're going to get healthier eggs. Now, a production hen that is fed non-soy, non-GMO organic feed is going to cost you about $35 per bag, which equates to $65.70 per year per hen. So we go back to that hen that's laying 200 eggs a year, and she's going to be laying $132.53 worth of eggs per year while only costing $65.70 to feed, which is a cost savings of $66.83. Again, we're going to do this for the 300 egg a year hen, and we find that she's going to be laying $198.75 worth of eggs per year while still only costing the $65.70. So this is a savings of $133.05 per hen. So for our family breakdown, we consume about 7 eggs a day, or approximately 2,500 eggs a year. Now, personally, we feed an organic, non-soy, non-GMO feed, and that would cost us, if we were buying those eggs at the store, $1,656.25 at our current prices. So what we pay, because we have 9 laying hens that give us all the eggs we need for our personal consumption. So for those 9 hens, our feed costs are approximately $591.30. So drum roll please, our yearly savings is $1,064.95 just on eggs that we don't have to buy at the store, that we produce here in our own backyard homestead. I'll take it. So if you are on the fence about starting your backyard flock, now's the time. And why is it the time? Well, not only are egg prices up, but we're about to come into spring. And every Tractor Supply, feed store, small farmstead, they're going to be selling day-old chicks. And what better way of getting started on your backyard homestead journey, or just your backyard chicken journey, than with day-old chicks? Okay, one last thing we're going to break down on cost, and that's the cost of raising your own hens. So you buy hens for $3 to $5 per chick. Now we know from about 10 years of experience that it costs $17 to $20 per hen to get them up to mature laying age. So let's just assume at highest price, you've got $25 invested in that hen laying eggs. Now, rather than factor that in over her life expectancy, we don't do that. We keep our hens for 2 production years. When they start laying, we set our calendar, and 2 years later, we end up selling those hens to other enthusiasts that are very happy to take on a hen that's already laying eggs. And we sell those between $15 and $20. As always, I hope this video has been insightful, educational, and a bit inspiring. So if you haven't taken that opportunity yet to hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that now. Hit the bell for notifications, as we like to come out with new content about once a week, and we will see you on our next one. Thank you.